Hello traders, John at StockBookie.com. Today we're looking at Nvidia, AMD, Tesla, and MU. We follow the daily, weekly, monthly time frames. We use technical analysis here at StockBookie.com. If you like these videos, go to my website, sign up, they're free, or click down here in the bottom right-hand corner and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Traders, if you're looking for a new broker, check out venomtrading.com/promo/StockBookie. Check these guys out. Best in the business, part of Cobra Trading, but a different platform. It's for smaller accounts, full-blown service, customer service just rocks there, guys. Give these guys a shot. venomtrading.com/promo/StockBookie. All right, Nvidia. Let's get right to the charts, guys. 17 million on the day. I'm saying $9.48 down, and it wasn't a terrible day. 3.78% red, so nothing big. But check this out. I'm going to zoom out on this one. This is the daily chart. So what I really want to show you were these connecting highs. We got above it, never really broke out, came right back in. Got above it again, never really broke out, came in. Got above it again, never really broke out. Each time it was trying to get above that line, it was going just a little bit less. Here wasn't bad, came down inside bar. That was a bearish inside bar. Pulls back, 618 retrace from a Fibonacci from this low to this high. This is a 618, 50, 382. So we go right back through, try to get above the trend line again, comes back in with the market. So a lot of resistance up here. Bears, this is what you want to see. You want to see more consolidation sideways and then possibly setting up for lower prices. Bulls, you want to hold this trend line, get back above the 20 MA, recapture this trend line and these highs, and try to go for the all-time high, which is 254.50. That's what you're looking for. So if we can reverse up, engulf this red candle as a bull, get above the trend line and close, but then I want to see more follow-through. If the volume disappears and goes light, that's what you might possibly see, so keep an eye on the volume as well. But guys, what a great channel. I mean, this thing's been going up and down, up and down. Got here, came back in, but then it held it down here, and that's the next area where now you have a range of this side and this side, the high trend line and the low trend line. So let's keep an eye on that. You are back below the 20 MA, so it's a little bit weaker stance. Let's see if it holds the 50 and then comes into the 382. Let's just see if it's a pattern or if it comes in. We're going to know more tomorrow, guys. It's just a nice down move today, holding some support areas. Let's see what it does in the next couple of days. AMD. So AMD, same thing. We made a video maybe a week ago or so, and just consolidating our in the MAs. If you are a bear, you want to keep just doing this. You want to stay below the MAs, and eventually this thing will start setting up to move lower. You're looking for this gap fill down here, about 1028, 1024. You got to pivot around 1023, and then, of course, all this area here. With a gap fill, it looks like right around 991 or so. And $10 even number will be a big support, as well as double bottom at 972. Volume was pretty good on this one today. Not, I guess it was just okay, I should say. But it held, in a down day. It was only 4 cents down. So let's see what it gives us in the next couple of trading days. And then let's keep an eye on the weekly close. Like I always say, weekly closes are very important as well. But from a Fibonacci level, from this high to this low, you're looking at the 618. That's what's holding this thing up right now. And you have a gap fill here too. Right about 1131, or what was it? Yeah, say 1132, whatever, right here. So that's holding it up as well. But this is honestly down, sideways, bearish consolidation. If you look at the weekly on this one, on AMD, I mean, check it out. So it gets up here, pulls back, goes right back to this 54 area, pulls back again, chops around, another retrace, back to this, back to that, makes a high pivot, comes in, double bottom, goes right back up, right into these trend lines again, guys. This one looked like this one actually looked like it was going to start going up here again, and boom, faked out, right back down, sideways. This is setting up for more downward pressure. This could be the target in the sixes, so watch out for this. Still have good areas. I like this one here right around the 796 because you have the high pivot, then it came in, consolidated, broke through this area, back tested a little bit. If it would have came back down and then shot, then I really would love this area. But we'll keep an eye on that. And then one more. Yeah, this one, man, that's a golf. That gets there. Holy cow, that's a great area. And then honestly, it could get to 569. But hey, it is somewhat of a sloppy bull flag up here. Let's go into the monthly real quick. Just want to see what it looks like. Yeah, it's not any better, but it's holding these areas. As long as it holds, yeah, it's pretty much the $10 area. As long as it holds a $10 area, it would be okay. If it does crack, you're going right into here somewhere. $7, $8, maybe even in the mid sixes. So just watch out for that. Market's correct. We definitely will be going down here, but it's going to be another great buying opportunity down the road. All right, let's look at Tesla. And volume wasn't bad, 55 million, like I said. Tesla, we had down 779. Just can't get going. 2.42% down. Volume was okay, nothing special. Let's go to the daily. But some nice selling. Gosh, look at that. One push up, got everyone on. Oh, it's Tesla. Ha, ha, ha. And then boom, right back down. Let's take this. I mean, we have, where's these fibs coming from? I want to do a little, all right, so this high to that low, we're down there. So I'm going to pull these off. But you can see as it gets to the 618, starts pulling back, comes back in, hits the 200 MA, bounces up, goes to double top, tries to get through here. And this trend line's a big one too for Tesla, guys. This was the low, this was the lows here, and then it broke through, and then now it's retesting. Boom, boom. And this is coming down, sideways, down, sideways. This is a bear flag here, guys. So let's keep an eye on this one. And here's the deal. If it gets above this area, if it gets above the MAs and starts going, fills the gap, gets to this high, it's got to get above this area here. 365 now, 367, as well as the 750 retrace and this high pivot here too. This is huge up here. If it could get through there, great. You might blast off into this area. First steps first, though, got to recapture the MAs and fill this gap. Until then, we'll talk about it. Right now, though, you're below this major trend line, starting to break down slightly. You still held this pivot on this nice breakout move before it moved up to the highs at around 360. So this is good support right at the 313.12. That's what it's holding. It cracks that, gets below these pivots here. I'm going to put a line. See if I can get one in here. Put a line in there at the 305.79, and of course you have double bottom down here. So, but I want to do this. I'm going to take this fib off. I'm going to put a new one here. I just want to see if it's at a fib down here. 750, I bet. So 750 and this pivot here. So you have great support down in this area. So if this consolidates, or we're going to maybe look for another retrace. And then, let's see. Then we're going to look at this one here. This is a trend line. Yeah, then I'm going to follow this one. That's going to be a big one. And of course, triple top and stuff like that. But though that's going to be that. As long as we stay below this and consolidate, we're setting up for lower prices on Tesla. Gosh, what a great trading vehicle. I mean, look at these moves, guys. 346, it pulls back to 307. $40 moves, $50 move, probably a $60, yeah, $60, $70 move. Ay, ay, ay. Some people just hold this, which is good. And honestly, though, you have a little bit of head and shoulder here. Then a retrace. If this breaks down, guys, oh my gosh, look at this. Hold on a minute here. If this breaks down, don't tell me it's going to lead us right to that area where I want to buy. Hold on. Nope. All right, that leads us to about 260. Filling the gap. And if that breaks, we're going to 240. And that's the daily chart. Let's look at the weekly. Let's see where the weekly, I think it's the 50 MA or the 200 MA. I think it's actually the 50 MA. So let's go Tesla. I don't know why I went to that. But let's go Tesla. Yeah, look at that. Oh my gosh. It's going to be right at the 200 MA. If this pattern, I mean, see the shoulder, head, shoulder, and look at that. You have, oh my gosh, it's even a little bit better on this one, on the weekly. So anyways, this could be, and then you're in a channel too, and you're below it. Wow. So if it does get into this area, this would possibly be a good buy here. Maybe at this low pivot here, if it really gets going, 242. But let's keep an eye on this. This could be a possible head and shoulder here, and in a bearish consolidation pattern. So let's see what happens at the end of the week. This is a weekly chart, and we'll see what happens on the daily in the next couple of days. Remember, if it stays down here, then it's probably going to be more pain to come. If it retraces up, we'll watch for this area and to see if we could get through, fill the gap, and then we'll see how it reacts once it gets up to the moving averages and up here into the 750 and this trend line. So, wow, that's an interesting one on Tesla, guys. And on the weekly, this doesn't show. It just shows as a big wick. See that so this is your right shoulder here. Hold on here. Ooh, hold on. 360.50. Okay, nope. No. So we're good with the head and shoulder. All right. And I like this trend line. Yeah, that's a nice head and shoulder there. So let's keep an eye on that one, guys. 260 would be your target. When? I don't know if the markets are weak sooner than later. If the markets kind of just chop around, it could be maybe a couple weeks to a month or so. Who knows? Sometimes these patterns take a little longer to play out, but if it does, guys, here's your target right here. Roughly around the 260 area. All right, and MU. Yeah, this one's been a little tough on me, guys. I'm a little bit upside down on this by I think about $5. I'm right in around 55, 56. Got me. I mean, a double top and then just blast off. I mean, this stock goes from 37 to 62, in a month or 2 months. I mean, that's a heck of a move. So, but right now, guys, 618. This is what it's hitting. Let's go to the bigger time frame. Let's go to the monthly. You can see what I'm talking about. So if you take the old all-time low and the old all-time high, you're hitting big resistance right here. Next big area would be 73.57. Okay, but on a monthly time frame, you're getting stretched. We always talk about these plays, and target, honestly, at the end of the day, would be about $36 or so. If the markets really pull back, possibly lower. You do have ER on Thursday. Anything can happen, guys. It could go to double top here before it pulls back. But let's keep an eye on this one. I am short with shares. I'm a little bit getting abused right now, but not too bad out of the money. I do not have a huge position. So money management in my style of trading is key to these trades, especially trying to pick on high flyers. You don't go half in. You don't go 70% in. No more than 10% of your total portfolio in any of these trades. And options, oh my gosh, if you're trying to buy puts, you got to go 2-3 months out because this thing could just beat you up. I mean, we get one more move up on Thursday, I think, earnings, you're done. So shares, it matters, believe me, but it's not killing me that much. But great move on MU. Hats off. You got above the all-time high. That's what we were watching for. That's where we started shorting again. But we've also taken this trade a couple of times, guys. We were short back here. Popped up, took off half, added again, took off half, added again, took off half, took it all off right this date right here. So we were out at 39, started going up again. We started adding right around 50, pulled back. It was like, oh yeah, this is going, and all of a sudden it just caught me. So I only start with a quarter position, just go slow. Even if you know your position's 10 grand, you go 2,000, 2,000, 2,000, 2,000. It pops up on earnings. The last 2,000, your average price is around 57 or so, 56. If it's up at 65, you're still stretched on all time frames. So it should be all right. We're going to see on Thursday. I do have a short call position in this one. If we do pull back a little bit more, I will be pulling this one off for whatever profits I have. And I believe I'm up about 30% on them right now, so they're not doing bad. So, all right, but that's MU, guys. Right now you're down sideways on the daily chart. You're consolidating in a bearish pattern. Still bullish. You're above the MAs. You got a heck of a run, but this micro bearish pattern, until we get above this high here at 63.42, this is bearish. So if you didn't, take something off or put a stop. Put a stop right below gap fill here because you don't want it to fill the gap and then get you and then bounce up. If you want to put a stop in, God, you got a gap here too. This thing's going to be filling gaps, I'm telling you. And I'm hoping to get back to the high at 50. I'll take half off and maybe try to get another buck or two if it pulls back. If it pops, I'm going to add more with the pop. Like I said, I have short calls. I'm most likely going to take profits tomorrow, if not Wednesday, before earnings. I'm not going to play that one. But the share size, I can handle that. Not a big deal. But MU, guys, what a move. I mean, it's coming off this. I mean, this is it's slightly bullish. If you look like this, but it's an inside bar bearish pattern, and finally just starting to take off. All these Micron, and I don't even know what this thing does. The Nvidias, the AMDs, all that stuff. It's just like, look at this. This next thing you know, it's the stock of the year. But since August of last year, guys, I mean, this is a $27 stock. It's over 140%. Come on. It's just, ay, ay, ay. Well, let's go to the monthly again, just to show you what that looked like. Here's your .com. Now we're into a big resistance. Next one will be 73.57 on this one. Actually, yeah, this is pretty 47.54. And this beast here, look at that. That was the .com. That was another one. It went from 10 to almost 100 in gosh, yeah, 2 years. Ay, look what they did to it. And it went lower. 2003, and then it even went lower. This was 2008. I went to $1.38. All right, anyways, guys, but be careful with this one. If you're long, just tighten those stops, trail them. If we do have good earnings, just put them up in here. If it comes back and stops you out, great. If you're a Micron fan or MU fan, let it come down and buy back. Buy back at 50, buy back at 40, and hold if you're a buy the dipper. So, all right, guys, that's it for these four. Just watch out, watch volume, watch the SPY. If the SPY starts to sell off again, watch volume with that. The higher the volume, the more it could possibly sell off and be real vicious. The volume goes to light, 50, 60 million on the SPY, then these stocks could keep floating, the ones that we went over tonight. So, all right, guys, don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to sign up for my website. I'm going to be posting more stuff on there for free members, and I also have paid members too for my stock picks and stuff like that. We're doing pretty good this year. We like to write calls and write puts, mostly writing calls right now because we're at highs. So every time stocks move up, we're writing calls and making decent money. You know, we're trying to get 50% on each trade. We just pulled off 10 trades today on this little down move, so we're doing pretty good. So, all right, guys, again, thanks for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. God bless. See you on the charts.